Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Number 1 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Anderson is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's C.J. Cron now. There goes Gomez. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Tampa, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
First offering on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Marlins. Second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Castro.
A fastball that just misses inside. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sliders in for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gomez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Jesus Sucre. His career numbers with Adam Conley. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. So digging in now, Jacob Faria. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Brinson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Rays. And next to the plate will be JT Little. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now batting, number 44. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit back up the middle. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He popped out in his first trip. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The batter.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Popped him up. Rojas has a play, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Brian Anderson.
A ball and no strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Starlin Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In for strike 2. And he He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob Faria.
Now at the plate, Jacob Faria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, runner in scoring position with Sucre. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded up the first baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Stepping in now, number 1, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Miami, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right. Anderson has a read on it. 1 down. Settling in now, C.J. Cron. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Skied into straightaway right. Anderson will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are coming to the plate now, number 44. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, pitcher, Arlene Garcia.
Number 30 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30.
In there, and it's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Choi. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front. And let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Bobby Guerra is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, a little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit to short. Riddle gathers it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Sucre. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Jacob Faria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jake Bowers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Carlos Gomez. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A two-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Anderson going back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Nick Whitgren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
Number 5.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. Big inning for him though as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Rays lead it 10-0. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 10-1. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Sucre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping up now, Jake Bowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, JT Realmuto, a fly out and a single for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Here's another 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for Tampa Bay. Shortstop,
First pitch on its
number
way.
1.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder,
Carlos Gomez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now he'll step out of the plate and reassess things here. Number 19 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are out in front, 11-1. Brian Holliday will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. Well, they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Vidal Nuno, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Marlins.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Ryan Holiday.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ready now, Lewis Brinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he
swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
11-1 at the end of this one. Tampa Bay posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Jacob Faria earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.